Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring SLA Industries 2nd edition, the core rulebook. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review featuring this splatterpunk sci-fi noir setting, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about Tek Trex and the Scavs. But before that, I would like to talk about this channel's sponsor, Heroes and Hardships. This is a universal RPG system allowing you to play any sort of campaign, genre, story. You can create any sort of character imaginable. You have hundreds of tools to accomplish that. I'm going to put a few links in the description that will take you to the Kickstarter that is ongoing, to the website, to the Tetsubo section of the website. Tetsubo is an upcoming setting based on Japan's Sengoku era. You will also find links to the Discord, to my reviews of the core rulebook in its early access version. You are also going to find links to my reviews of the Quickstart guide and the Wallace campaign setting, based on the life and exploits of William Wallace, so please check it out. Now let's continue. Tek Trex was a cybernetics company that manufactured semi-military bipedal semi-autonomous drones. Their 1-meter tall bipeds were initially sold through the black market with an assortment of weaponry attached. Towards the end of the 800s, small drones started appearing on the black market, but unlike anything previously available, these tiny gun platforms actually worked. The company making them was Tek Trex, a secretive company with untraceable funding, who until then had made a few limb enhancements in the ill-fated Chrome era. After they came into possession of a treasure suit smuggled in from a war world, right under SLA Industries' nose, they abandoned all their plans and switched to making drones. Jeanette Peterson, a senior technician, was responsible for the drivetrain that powered the walkers. Initially, the drones caught on at a small scale, as entertainment more than anything else, but the addition of a TT-1 submachine gun to the Vito platform turned them into popular killing remotes. Tek Trex made at least 3 different drones in the 2 decades they were operational, but after a few high-profile televised encounters that did not come out favorably for SLA Industries, it was decided by head office that this upstart company would need to be closed down for good. After the factory and the workers were eliminated, SLA Industries made a point of eradicating every staff member, one by one, spelling the end of Tek Trex. However, every now and then, Tek Trex resurfaces, so it's as if a secret investor is trying to bring them back. You have sample drones here, such as the Vito A69 drone. With breakthroughs based entirely on electronics and some copied underpinning designs from Killa chassis and Thresher, the Vito was the first model that sneaked out onto the subversive markets. Designed as a security worker, with its large Cyclops lens fitting a remote security camera suit, the 60cm high mobile camera platform came with a TT-1 SMG, holding 200 rounds of 5mm ammo. Then we have the Buzzard F2 drone. The Buzzard was designed with machine intelligence to allow it to act as a security drone, replacing security staff or guard dogs. Armed with the same TT-1 SMG as the Vito, the Buzzard also came equipped with a small chain axe as an optional extra, but most of the surviving Buzzards are fitted with this close quarters weapon. There is also the Scarab LO2 drone. The Scarab LO2 was the pinnacle of Tek Trex design, and ultimately brought their downfall upon them. Designed to be fully autonomous, the Scarab was based on a simplified version of the Killa chassis 6-limb brain that powers the machine, hailing back to the original hexapod gun platform design that eventually morphed into the Man-Shin project. The Scarab stripped all the complications from the Man-Shin and went back to the idea of delivering a firearm to a target zone and providing a stable platform from which to fire the weapon. You also have specifics concerning the TT-1 submachine gun and the TT-7 chain axe. Now we move to sector threats, starting with the Scavs. To come into contact with a Scav is to meet the unknown in every way. What are they and what is their origin? Are they sentient? Are they intelligent? Are they male or female? Both or neither? What do they want in Mort? And why do they want it? It is probably not worth asking such questions, and if you meet one, a better question is probably just fight or flight. The latter is to be recommended. Scavs are resourceful tinkerers and engineers with an innate unconscious understanding of how things work or should be constructed to work, their hulking frames belying their technical skills and tactical ability. Normally only found in Cannibal Sector 1 in small groups, their appearance within this city is as unexpected by SLA Industries as it is dangerous. Up until recently, the prospect of meeting a scav anywhere but within Cannibal Sector 1 was near to zero, but reports of these 7-foot-tall, fully cloaked and masked individuals within the walls of the city have become more frequent. What they are doing in downtown is currently up for supposition, but suggestions include a growing business relationship with the skin trade and other resource-gathering incursions. Scab society is organized around the jobs that need to be fulfilled. Individuals are allocated to a role dependent on their strengths and capabilities. They appear to have little in the way of personality or sense of self, although if anyone cared to look more closely at those scabs seen in the city compared to those in the sector, it would soon become apparent that the ones in the city are more personable. Their vocal apparatus is rudimentary. Communication sounds like low guttural rasping and splutters accompanied by hand gestures. They appear to be getting their point across as ongoing business relationships with specific skin traders and other individuals from the black market have been progressing for some time. In this section you have information concerning their weaponry, such as the Scav auto rifle, the Scav pistol, their armor made of scrap, the Scav shotgun, and also Scav skills such as appraisal, which is the Scav art of highlighting items suitable for other purposes. There is also optimize, which is a Scav's ability to modify, upgrade, and create new weapons and items from existing materials, typically those that have been highlighted by the use of the appraisal skill. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to take a look at the Dream, as well as the 9th Division. When it comes to Tek Trex, this is a more subtle threat. They have been seemingly eradicated, but because they resurface every now and then, there could be some nefarious plan going on, especially related to that secret investor. Now when it comes to the Scavs, they are more overt, but they are still quite mysterious. I think they are excellent to further develop, since there is very little information about them or their plans, and their nature of course. Thank you for watching this part of the review, and thank you for your likes and your comments. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, the information on how to do that will be in the description below. Once again, thank you, and see you later.